Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Jackson with Loveless Vintage, and in today's video, we'll be going over all 20 sales that I made on Depop on Black Friday. I ran a 30% off sale the entire weekend, and I had 20 sales in one day, so I thought I would do a what sold video for you guys. If you like the Depop content, if you like thrift and vintage content, make sure to drop a like in the video and subscribe for more Depop thrifting and vintage content, and let's get into it. So really quick, if you guys have never seen one of my videos before, I am a full-time top seller on Depop. I've been full-time selling on Depop for 5 years now. Been a verified top seller, almost 40,000 followers, and yeah, that's kind of my credentials. I made 20 sales in one singular day. I did a 30% off everything on my store discount by using the discount tool on Depop. And when you guys discount something on Depop more than 10% off, it should send out a notification to anyone that has that item bagged or I believe has liked it. So that's just a quick tip for you guys. I would be discounting your items pretty regularly. I have started discounting my items every Friday and Saturday on like paydays. I'll just do like 10%, 15% off discount on the whole store or select items to give people the push notification to get them to come shop with me. So that's a quick tip for you guys. Let's get into some of these sales. I made just over $500 after fees and everything. So amazing day of sales. The first sale was actually before I put my whole store on sale, and it was this South Pole button up. It's like a 2000s vintage one. It's really big. I got this at wholesale. I think I paid around $5 or less for it. Sold it for $35 shipped. So that was a good little flip. Next, we have this Slumber Party Massacre. It's like a reprint horror movie tee. My roommate actually gifted this to me. He just gave it to me. He knew that I could sell it. He didn't wear it anymore. So it did sell for around $15 shipped. So some of these I'm not making a ton of profit, but I just wanted to get some sales rolling in. And overall for the full day, I did make a good amount of profit. So some of these people definitely took advantage of the sales. And hey, I don't run a lot of sales. It was like the biggest sale of the year that I run. I basically only really do a Black Friday sale. So 30% off my entire store. People were definitely getting some deals. Here is a tool band tee. I've had this one many times and other various tool tees. Tool tees like always sell. I've never had a tool tee that's like sat on my shop. 14 bucks, and then I charge $5 shipping for it. We have a Pleasures thermal long sleeve. This is something I kind of want to talk about. Pleasure stuff has been kind of sitting for me. I had this thermal for like, I think a year, and I kept discounting it and discounting it and discounting it. Look how many likes it had too. It had a lot of likes. Yeah, Pleasures like thermals, not really selling that well. I don't know if it's the color or what, but yeah, this one sold for 26 bucks. I love this tee. I'm spending my kids' inheritance. This is an 80s tee, single stitch all the way around. I had this one up for a minute and it sold for $26 shipped. This one is just a random Y2K vintage style tee. It just has Rise Above and has a bunch of like graphic print on it. I just said Affliction style. I don't even know exactly what the brand is. I got this at wholesale for a couple bucks. I sold it for around like $16 shipped. I got this at Bins, the Goodwill outlet. I probably paid like $1 or so for it. We got a long sleeve Realtree camo t-shirt, and this one sold for around like 15, 16 bucks shipped. These are some Levi's that I had forever. Had these like listed like over a year. I think I relisted them like twice. They're an 80s pair, I believe, cream, but they did have some marks and wear and everything. They finally ended up selling for like 20 something bucks. This was a pretty good sale. I picked this up at a buy sell trade for around $25 and it ended up selling for just over 60. I probably could have got a lot more for this if I would have listed it on eBay or just would have not had it on sale, but sometimes it's about the fast nickel over the slow dime, so I was fine to flip it. I made around a double up, so that's good with me. We have the Who Farted comedy tee. I believe I got this at the Bin, so I paid around $1 for it, and I sold it for like 16-ish dollars. These comedy humor tees do really well. This is like a 2000s one. This was a surprising sale. This Guinness hoodie, it is not vintage at all, but it's in like amazing condition. I got this at wholesale and only probably paid like under $10 for it, and when I looked it up on eBay, people were selling them for around like 70 or more, so I had it listed for 75 with a 30% off discount. It sold for around like 57 shipped. We got a few more sales. This is a Polyphia, I believe is how you pronounce it. It's a band. They're like a technical kind of progressive band, and this one I got at Bins and it sold for $19 shipped. That one actually sold really quick too. I think I only had that listed for a couple days. I really like this one. I got this out of a mystery box. We have the like early 2000s Disturbed band tee. I had that one for 50 bucks. With the sale it was 35 with the $5 shipping. It sold for $40 shipped. I also didn't have this one listed for that long. We have a black thermal style long sleeve Carhartt. I got this one at the Bins. It sold for like 15 shipped. After shipping and everything, I didn't profit a lot on this one, but again, this was just part of like one of the items that because it was on sale, I ended up not making that much on it, but I was fine to make that sale to, you know, keep the momentum of my shop and the sale going. We have a Pussycat doll tee. I got this at Bins, and I actually had this one listed for a long time. It ended up selling for around $20 shipped. It had a decent amount of likes though, like 31 likes. I sold 2 of these Y2K style tees to the same person actually, and I think they ended up buying something else as well. So this one sold for $19 shipped, just a random brand, but again, this style, super super popular right now, selling pretty well, especially if you price it like a little bit lower. If you price this stuff a little bit competitive, then it will sell because a lot of kids are selling this style now and they're kind of like trying to charge a lot for it. So I had this one up at 20 bucks with $5 shipping with the sale again, sold it for $19 shipped, and then he also bought this one, which is like $15 shipped. Good little bundle sale right there. This one I got at Bins also, sold for $26 shipped, and this is a like New Age Care Bears like Easter themed sweater. I thought it was really cool. I had this in a Bins pickup video. I talked about it a little bit. I don't just pick up vintage stuff. If I only picked up vintage stuff, I would probably not be able to do this full time because I'd be passing up on so much opportunity. When I'm at Bins especially, I'm always picking up stuff like this that will sell on Depop for a little bit of profit. A couple tees left. This Skull Candy tee is amazing. I got this out of a mystery thrift bag, and shout out to Skull Candy. I used to have the little Skull Candy like earbuds, and I would wear them all the time when I was skating as a kid, and they would break. Like, I'm not even kidding you, they would break every single week, and I would always beg my dad to get me more whenever he'd go to the grocery store because they sold them at like our local grocery store. I probably went through like 15-20 pairs of Skull Candy earbuds when I was like a little skater kid, so shout out to my dad for always buying them for me. But this one sold for just over $20. There's not a lot of Skull Candy stuff listed, I don't think, or I didn't even really look it up. I just thought it was pretty unique. Pretty good profit on that one out of a mystery thrift bag. Honestly, the cost into this, because I got it out of a mystery thrift bag, is like 50 cents or less. And the last item was a pretty good sale. This had 90 likes. We had an Oregon Ducks Rose Bowl 95 crew neck sweatshirt. This one sold for $47 shipped. It was up for 60. That's what a lot of the comps were on eBay. I always kind of price using eBay as a guide and then look at what people have listed at on Depop a little bit. $42 plus the $5 shipping, so $47 shipped. That was my last sale of this Black Friday sales day. So 20 sales, just over $500 that I got paid out from Depop. I know you guys like these style of videos, the Depop What Sold videos. I'm going to try to keep doing these style of videos at least every other week or so. I've been posting videos every Wednesday and Sunday now, so make sure that you guys are subscribed, and make sure to check out my last video if you guys haven't checked it out yet. I rated all my thrift finds and vintage pickups of 2024, and I did it in a tier style. It is like a super fun video. I spent a lot of time editing it, and I really urge you guys to go watch that one after you watch this one. Again, thanks for watching. Drop a like and make sure to subscribe for the next time I upload a Depop What Sold video. This was Jackson with Loveless Vintage. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.